President Donald Trump's wonderful son Don Jr. called into Laura Ingraham's radio show on Monday, and had some well-timed technical difficulties. Ingraham questioned Don Jr. on the conflicting explanations for the June 2016 meeting at Trump Tower held between members of the Trump campaign and a Kremlin-tied lawyer promising dirt on Hillary Clinton. In July 2017, in a statement dictated by the president himself, Don Jr. claimed that the meeting was primarily about the adoption of Russian children. President Trump seemed to indicate otherwise in a tweet on Sunday. "This was a meeting to get information on an opponent, totally legal and done all the time in politics, and it went nowhere," he wrote. Ingraham asked Don Jr. about that discrepancy when he called into her show on Monday, and she even aired a few clips of Trump and various officials confidently claiming the meeting was about adoptions. "You want any comment on that, Donnie?" the Fox News host asked. "Because they're hitting you on that for contradictions. I mean, they're calling it worse than contradictions obviously. Donnie, what is your reaction to all that?" "Hello?" Don Jr. could be heard saying, before a long silence. "We're going to see if we could reconnect with Donald Trump Jr. on all this, because we can't seem to hear him," Ingraham said after a silence. "We don't know where he went." Ingraham then went on a riff about how the left is trying to get Trump on the Trump Tower meeting while she waited to reconnect with Don Jr., before bashing Clinton for paying for opposition research that used Russian sources. After some time, Don Jr. called back in. "Somehow you got cut off, they started playing the recording and then it got cut off," he said. Ingraham continued to rail against the Clinton campaign for paying for opposition research, and Don Jr. joined in to bash the cycle of the media narrative. It was a 20-minute meeting. It ended up being about essentially nothing that was relevant to any of these things, Don Jr. said.